Senior at Center College Sawyer Scott is given the opportunity to attend a job interview in Washington, D.C. Sawyer spends Thanksgiving with her family in order to attend the interview without notifying anybody, because she is embarrassed that she might not be hired. She takes another route after hitting holiday traffic on I-64, only to find it partially blocked. When Sawyer finally decides to turn around after further exploring the Appalachian woodland, brothers Hollister and Buck, who are burying a body, see him. The brothers pursue Sawyer out of fear that she may have seen them and find her looking at a paper map. The brothers initially provide assistance, but quickly turn antagonistic after Sawyer declines their invitation to dine. He uses his knife to stab Buck and Sawyer during the battle. After briefly pursuing her into the woods, the brothers retreat as dusk sets. Sawyer spends the night in a ravine because he is hurt and disoriented. County Sheriff O'Doyle questions local troublemakers Hollister and Buck after receiving a report of an abandoned vehicle, but they insist they had nothing to do with Sawyer's disappearance. Later, after returning to Sawyer's car and dumping it over a wooded embankment, the brothers pick up their hunt for her. Despite having a dead battery and no cellular reception, Sawyer finds her cell phone among the wreckage of her car. Sawyer, who is suffering from starvation, dehydration, and blood loss, passes out by a landfill in the woods and is found by Lowell, a meth cook who is Hollister and Buck's cousin. Sawyer pours lye in Lowell's face in an attempt to flee, and he binds her with ropes after tending to her injured leg and providing her with food and water. The brothers show there to talk about Lowell's impending batch of meth, but when Lowell forbids them entry, they become suspicious. In his explanation after the brothers have left, Lowell clarifies that he is not holding Sawyer hostage. Rather, he is just waiting for them to deliver the batch of meth so he can use their pickup to transport Sawyer to safety. Over a discussion of the chemistry involved in making meth, Sawyer unwinds and develops a friendship with Lowell, assisting him in making the batch. At the sheriff's office, O'Doyle tells Deputy Katz to disregard the report of a lost vehicle but permits him to speak with the registered owner to soothe his mind. Katz provides Slattery, the commanding officer of the Kentucky State Police, with the details of Sawyer's disappearance. O'Doyle becomes enraged when Slattery criticizes his handling of the situation and demands action. O'Doyle goes back to Hollister and Buck and asks that they track down Sawyer, disclosing Sawyer's connection to their meth operation. When Katz tries to arrest the sheriff after overhearing a phone call between O'Doyle and the brothers, O'Doyle kills him and instructs the brothers to dispose of his body. As soon as Slattery reappears, O'Doyle discovers evidence that was hidden and links Katz to Sawyer's disappearance while also covering up Katz's murder. The sheriff departs to assist with the brothers' meth supply in an effort to outshine the drug gang that has been expanding into the area, while Slattery organizes the state police and assumes control of the investigation from O'Doyle. The brothers see Sawyer's tracks on Lowell's doorstep when they go to pick up the batch of meth and know that she was with him when they saw them, instructing Sawyer to microwave a cup of coffee from a thermos that had previously been spotted to contain anhydrous ammonia. Lowell claims to have Sawyer trained. While Lowell and Hollister suffer serious injuries and Buck dies in the microwave explosion, Sawyer is protected from the blast by Lowell. While the trailer burns, Sawyer escapes, and Lowell attempts to overcome Hollister. When O'Doyle gets there, he kills both relatives before taking Sawyer. O'Doyle uses an idiom that Sawyer remembers from a previous conversation he overheard with Lowell, warning him off that O'Doyle has aggressive intentions. She is led by O'Doyle to the eponymous Rust Creek, where he attempts to drown her, but she stabs him with a weeding fork she stole earlier from Lowell's trailer. As other state police cruisers gather behind Sawyer, she finally manages to escape her pursuers and continues to limp resolutely down the road.